Well, good Monday morning, everyone. How you doing? Hey, you know what? This was a great NFL weekend. It actually was. But there's one specific thing that topped that off. I wasn't allowed to see Kevin Stefanski degradate Shedeur Sanders this week. After I stepped back and I listened to everyone. They're talking about it, how he slid to the fifth round, this and that and this. But we know what the boy can do. The fact remains the same. The first time you put him in there, he lit up the stage. He had everyone in America talking. The next week, he stuck him in with the fourth graders, people who just couldn't make the cut. All right. And that's no shame on them. They just wasn't good enough. That's part of the NFL. It's a pyramid effect. You go from Pop Warner to high school, from high school to junior college to college. Some go to college. That's interchangeable right there. Sometimes you got to go backwards, because you get your redshirt year, but they changed that law. And then you go into some of us played semi-pro, and then we go to USL, FL, the NFL, so on and so on. But it's a pyramid to the very best, but they allow walk-ins. And sometimes, some people just feel good about themselves. But, it's a different game. But I can't understand why anyone with that amount of money, meaning the owner of the Cleveland Browns, allow this fiasco to happen right after getting a commitment for $600 million, and then Stefanski keeps playing a player so he can make his incentive. You see, if he plays enough, he gets paid. A higher elevation of his contract. And now that I look at that, I just find that grossly suspicious, seeming that they all got the same agent. So, but my biggest problem right now is when I look into, they put them on TV, and I see so many people sitting there paying hard-earned money to be lied to. You see, at that level, you're in charge of putting your best, your very best game on the field. And they're just not doing that. That's theft. That's straight up pilferage of the people of Cleveland. So you know what? I want everyone to have a good Monday. You don't have to worry about what Kevin Stefanski is doing because he's already said he's going to go in there.